The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
These Mets, Harold, as they take the field here today, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like the pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game.
Batting second. Shortstop.
Here's Corey Seager. He enters this one sitting right on the Mendoza line at an even 200. Swing and a high pop-up toward the stands behind third. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Batting third.
Now batting, Freddie Freeman. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And a ball 1-0.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you get the strike.
2-0. 2-0 pitch on the way. Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm going to give him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Ready now, number 1. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Number 1
sends that one out of play for strike 1. Harold Reynolds, this Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out. Started that swing a bit too early. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Over for a look here is Puig, but this is into the seats, a foul ball. The next 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. Seager comes up with it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Batting second, right fielder, Nori Aoki.
Here's Nori Aoki. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Line toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Lifted in the air to center field. Number 35 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Now in the box, Yoenis Cespedes, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 2 out here and a runner at second. Hard ground ball to third. Freeman is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stepping in, number 35. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And the pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Drilled to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 10,
Here's Cameron Maben now. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. On the ground to third. Throw on to first takes care of Maben, and there are 2 away.
Batting sixth,
Digging in, number 26. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1-2. Striding in, Wilmer Flores. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda. Now a flare out toward right center. Segura onto the grass. 1 down. Here's the third baseman, David Wright. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Now a swing by Wright, but he got a little too far in front as this will find the seats down the left field line. And low, it's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Bottom of the second here with no score. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
Grounder down the line at third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Welcome back to daytime baseball on the show from Citi Field. Thanks for joining us. In now is Yasiel Puig. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
The catcher, number 9.
Digging in the switch hitter, Yasmani Grandal. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Conforto racing back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Into the box now, Kenta Maeda. Fouled straight back. 1 out, nobody on. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4. Gene Segura standing in. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Gene Segura.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just misses for ball one.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Skied into straightaway right. There to take it is Aoki, and there are 2 away now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in for his second at-bat, Corey Seager. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. And a fastball just a bit up.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Here he comes on 2-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Standing in now, Freddie Freeman, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Looking to minimize the damage here. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Here's the 0-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. And after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Digging in, number 22. He brings an average in the 260s into this one.
Number 22.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
I really like his game plan. You can clearly see his game plan was, I'm going to bust him inside. He's done that, and we're already in the 3rd inning and continues to pound the ball in.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Number 22 is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the 3rd. Noah Syndergaard is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Long run for the center fielder. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance? Number one. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings. Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Go down 1, 2, 3. It remains 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 35. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike, and he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
Here it comes, 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Tapper right back to the mound. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, left fielder.
Striding in once again, Cameron Maybin comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Nope. A nice job by the retreating first baseman to look it in for the out.
Now batting, number 26.
Digging in to try it again. Number 26. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys? Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order, but they're up 1-0. So stepping in, Noriaoki. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Oh, he got out in front of a changeup. He's looking for a fastball right there because he got the bat head so far out he was able to pull it. If that was a fastball, he might have kept it fair.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Fouled back. Another 1-2 delivery. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 30.
Michael Conforto comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The center fielder, number 52.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. And this is fouled straight back. Now here it comes. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more. Curveball that time, not even close. 1-2, here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Down in order. In now is Yasiel Puig. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The right fielder, number 66.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Yasiel Puig.
I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Here's the pitch. Liner toward right center. But this will hang up a bit too long as it's taken in chest high for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Line drive snagged on a short hop.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
The pitcher, number 18, Kenta Maeda.
Stepping up now, Kenta Maeda. Ball 1.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
1-0 pitch on the way. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. He's in a 2-0 count right now. You got to really focus, I think, more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody.
Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike.
That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I'd continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And a sinker there. Swung on and missed for out number 3. 1, 2, 3. Stepping into the box, Wilmer Flores. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes ball 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat. And this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Reaches out for 1 and hits it on the ground to second. Spin throw gets him at first. The only play he had, and he made it a good one.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
In now, number 22. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. A cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Cardinals sin, Cardinals sin. You got an open base with the pitcher on the on-deck circle, and you let him get a base hit. That just can't happen.
Stepping in now, Noah Syndergaard. Out of play off to the right. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, all tied at. Gene Segura standing in. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Second baseman, Gene Segura.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Well, that first pitch single right there is something we haven't seen much this game. Maybe they'll be more aggressive now, jumping first pitch instead of finding themselves in the hole. A lot of the at-bats we've seen in this game so far.
Corey Seager is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
From the stretch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Digging in to try it again. Freddie Freeman 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Segura is on his way home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, number 35. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cameron Maybin. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Has a look. Now the pitch. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start, ready for another chance, number 1. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Doesn't offer at the circle change there, and it goes full 3-2. Soft liner to the right side, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway. Here's Nori Aoki, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. A bullet to first base, and the runner gets back. No double play. Digging in once again, Michael Conforto. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Just a tick behind for a strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And another foul ball.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch. Nice job of fighting that ball off right there. 2 strikes on you. He throws a breaking ball down the way, and you just put enough on it to stay alive.
Here's another 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Ready for another 52. Shot now. Yoenis Cespedes. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. Mets strand 1. They still trail it here. Digging in now, Yasiel Puig. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
The catcher, number 9.
Yasmani Grandal will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Now here it comes. Fouled back. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Got him swinging in the dirt. Darno has it, and he makes the throw to first. Grandal is retired. 2 down now.
Pitcher, number 18.
Now at the plate, Kenta Maeda. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
The windup and the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now.
0-2.
Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They still lead it 2-1. Wilmer Flores is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, he's got a nice count, 2-0. I know he's looking for something to hit here, but hey, a walk wouldn't hurt you either. Down late in the game, base runners don't hurt.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he'll get in there safely.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. David Wright is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Freeman is over, and he's got it for the 1st out of the inning. Ready once again, Travis d'Arnaud. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And that swung on and fouled straight back. Grounded back up the middle. Seager has it in time to first, and there are 2 away. Coming to the plate now, number 22. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A changeup floats outside here for ball one. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and just put him aboard here, and they'll do just that. Juan Lagares will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. From the stretch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. Buddy Bashirs will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season. Digging in and looking for more, Gene Segura. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning. Into the box now, Corey Seager, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. And the runner back safely. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 3-2. Liner toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Stepping in, Freddie Freeman. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. On the ground toward the hole, and it's through. A base hit. Segura rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he is under the tag at the plate as the runner scores to make it 3-1. At the plate, number 35. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Chris Taylor will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Comes set with the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now. Here's Cameron Maybin now. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll get back in safely as wisely he hadn't committed too strongly toward third base. Ready to deliver the 1-2. On the ground up the middle. Scooped up to second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Only one in the inning here for the guys in blue. Chris Taylor will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Number 3, Chris Taylor. Now pitching for the Dodgers.
So a new pitcher coming on now, and we'll get a look at the hard-throwing right-hander Brandon Morrow. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, right fielder, Nori.
Here's Nori Aoki. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit out towards second. Segura has it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The left fielder, number 30.
Stepping into the box, Michael Conforto. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that misses for ball 1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Morrow readies the 1-2. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he's set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Mets go down 1-2-3. Score holds, it's 3-1. Eric Goodell enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Stepping into the box, number 26. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. This one's down to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. In time.
The right fielder, number 66.
So striding forward now, Yasiel Puig. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. And that misses ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Fouled straight back. 1 out, nobody on. Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
Well, that fooled him right there. Clearly, he was not sitting on that curveball. He couldn't pull the trigger.
Set to deal on a 1-2 strike. And he was in complete control of that at-bat from beginning to end as that last one's waved at and missed for route number 2.
The catcher, number 9.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch on its way. The changeup right on the outside corner for a strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's a setup pitch right there, 1-2.
Well, it looks like he tried to waste one and get him to chase it. He didn't, but you're still sitting pretty. Now you're 1-2, and you showed him the high fastball.
Curveball that time, not even close. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last. Here's Cespedes. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Cespedes is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the ninth. Wilmer Flores comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Another 0-2 coming. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit. I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Third baseman, number 5.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Kenley Jansen takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Started that swing a bit too early. Ready with the 0-1. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And this is cut on and missed, so the Mets are down to their final strike now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Dribbled to the right side. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. He was a ground out victim last time up. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Well, this season didn't go the way they wanted it to go, that's for sure. But at least they ended on a win. I'm sure there'll be a lot of it.